Hi Libra, welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina. This is going to be your August general reading. So, it's a general reading, it won't resonate with everyone, it'll resonate with whoever it is meant to resonate with. Okay, so I have pulled out some oracle cards to begin with. We'll take a look at those, but I first want to pull some Lenormand cards. Now, these are quite specific and to the point. Okay, so let's see if there's something significant happening this month that you need to be aware of, what it is that you can expect. Okay, I feel like it's that as well. So you've got the mice at the bottom of the deck. This could be some anxious energy. Okay, you may be feeling anxious about, I'm hearing a particular relationship. Okay, let's see, we've got the cross. Yeah, the clouds. We've got the key and the fish. Okay. Now the fish and the key are quite positive cards. Okay, but it's just that because the cross and the clouds being here, um, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Now for some of you, I'm getting the message that the key to resolving this issue or this challenge in your life is to free yourself from it. The fish could signify freedom, okay, setting yourself free, or moving away or moving in a new direction. Now, the fish could also have something to do with money, okay, with abundance in your life. But I do get the feeling that if you have had like worries or issues with regards to money, there could be a solution coming up this month, or an idea, or an epiphany, an aha moment that allows you to, that suddenly clears the path for you in a way that you feel like, now I've got this under my control, or this is what I need to do in order to bring in this abundance or this money. Okay, if you have been probably worried about an investment or something like that, maybe you want to start a business and you don't have the finances for it, there could be a resolution to that as well. Somebody could come in and help you out with that money, but um, there's definitely some concern, some anxiety, some worry around that. Okay, so that is the message to begin with. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. We've got stillness. Okay. Yeah, we've got round and round. Treasure Island. See, this is definitely a theme that is running through your reading. There's a lot of inner dialogue or inner chatter happening with regards to abundance, with regards to money, but I do feel like there's going to be a resolution. Okay, so we've got action, which is quite the opposite of stillness, and we've got man holding a coin. So like I said, your financial situation is going to improve. Okay, but there's a bit of a warning here to not be too much in your head about it, and I'll tell you why. uh, it's because when you're thinking too much about that, you're giving it a lot of focus, first of all, a lot of energy, and what you're focusing on is the negative, that I don't have this. Okay, so that just creates um, an energy of lack or victim consciousness that makes you feel like I can't do anything about this, and you're constantly thinking about, you know, your mind is running in spirals, and it's constantly reminding you of the fact that I don't have this and I want to be here but I'm not here, or I want, say, X amount of money in my bank account but I don't have it. So all of that is sort of splitting your energy, and it's putting you in this energy, in this vibration of lack, which is not going to help you. And actually worrying about it is not going to help anyway, is it? I know it's easier said than done. We've all been there, I've been there, and sometimes I still am there. Okay, so I can completely resonate with that. But it's just that that is coming to focus here in your reading this month, because you might be extra, sensitive in this area, and this is something that is probably plaguing your mind. So spirit is telling you to be still, okay, to allow yourself to be in the present moment, not to think too much in the future. First of all, be in the here and now, quieten your mind, and in that quietness and that stillness you might get this epiphany that I was talking about, this sudden, realization, or something just dawns upon you suddenly, and it's like that the key is opening a new door, and you're like, wow, okay, this is the sign I was waiting for, or this is what I need to do, and you have this sudden clarity which is undeniable. Okay, and you are of course being asked to take action after that, because taking that action is going to lead to an improvement in your finances, and you are going to see that manifest in your life. Okay, you are headed in the right direction, so don't allow your mental chatter and negativity to engulf you. Okay, so that's definitely being highlighted for you. Now let's take a look at what tarot has for you. We'll check out first of all what is the overall energy card for you this month. Okay, yeah, there it is. The Nine of Swords, that's the worry card, that's the nightmare card, that's overthinking, analysis paralysis, that is your overarching theme. Okay, and it's just coming up as a warning. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords, the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, okay, and the Princess of Cups. We've got the Star, the Sun, okay, beautiful, the Four of Wands, and Justice, which is your card, Libra. I really like seeing that here, because it tells me that you are feeling empowered. At least towards the end of the month, you are in your power, okay, and you're showing up strongly in your reading. So what is this about? I want to get some clarification for these two. Okay, let's ask about this Five of Swords and the Star. So you've got the King of Cups already, and now you have the Queen of Cups. So this has something to do with a significant other. Okay. And what about the Queen of Wands and the... Wow, there's too many people in your reading. Queen of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. What's that about? And more Pentacles. You've got the Princess of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This again is your energy, air sign. Okay, male, female, doesn't matter. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, there are definitely people influencing your life this month. Okay, more so this month. They usually do in any case, but more so this month, because I feel that you might also feel like this fear or this conflicted energy because of the influence of people around you. So that's something you need to watch out for. Okay, or it's also possible that your decisions, your yeah, your choices depend on other people, okay? And I would suggest that if you're taking opinions from people regarding, say, starting your own business or something like that, take it with a pinch of salt because nobody knows exactly what they're doing, okay? So don't let that influence or put you in this energy. That is what I want to drive at, okay? So you've got the Star, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Swords. I feel like you may have had some squabbles, some conflicts with a particular water sign, especially. So it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I get the feeling that that relationship is going through a healing period, okay? In this month, it's going to get better with that person. Now, this could be anybody who exudes those qualities as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign. But I do feel like some conflict resolution is going to take place because we also have the King of Cups and the Sun now. So, again, this could be with a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this could also be you coming into your power, coming into your own, and being emotionally stable after that initial bit of wobble, okay? And the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. So, and with the Star, I feel like that's double the energy of healing, rejuvenation, rebirth, and this feeling of hope, okay, and vibrancy. That is what is coming through. And I feel like that is what enables you to be in this more receptive, intuitive state, like the King of Cups. He's very, very emotionally stable, both the King and the Queen of Cups. And being in that grounded energy as far as your emotions is concerned helps you actually get out of this Nine of Swords energy when you're too much in your head, you know. So I would say getting in touch with your emotions, your feelings, and trusting your intuition is really going to help you this month, okay? Because just making decisions on a logical basis is probably not going to serve you really that well. Um, because even the Justice card is actually clarifying the Princess of Cups, which is another water sign card. So there's a lot of water element here because they're asking you to get in touch with your emotions and not neglect them. And trying to sort of pull yourself out of this mental, rigid sort of energy, very, very sharp, logical sort of energy, into a more intuitive, open, receptive, heart led energy. That is what is being highlighted here. Okay. Now you've got the Four of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. I do feel like you're going to feel this urge to maybe start something new. Okay. The Queen of Wands is to me like a she's a boss lady, okay? I really love her energy. She's a go-getter, she's very ambitious. She knows what she wants and she gets it no matter what. And she's very, very instinctive as well. So she kind of scans for new opportunities and knows when to jump at it and make use of it, okay? So, and it's of course related to the sun energy, it's a fire energy. So, it's very driven, very passionate, and I feel that you are being called to actually follow your passions, follow your heart rather than your mind, which is going to keep you stuck in this Nine of Swords energy. And if there's definitely if there's something that you want to start, like I said, a business or a new venture, being in that energy of heart led, faith led initiative and trusting your intuition is really going to help you. They're asking you to be positive, have faith that things are going to work out, okay? The Four of Pentacles to me suggests that you might feel like you are in a way pulling yourself back from completely following your passions and your desires. So that is a message that is coming through for you, okay? Watch out for that because you might feel that this is not going to give me security, and what you're seeking is security. But what they're saying is that your situation is going to get better. You don't need to worry about your finances, okay? Now, in terms of love and relationships as well, this could hold true, where you are again being asked to listen more to your heart and be pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, be more intuitive rather than look at logic and he said this and she said this and blah blah blah, and getting too much in your head about things. That's not going to help you resolve conflicts, okay? So you've got the Princess of Cups and Justice. This could even be a new love offer coming your way. You've got two pages here which do indicate messages as well. So you could be receiving messages of love, emotions, feelings, as well as something that is tangible. So it could be, this could even be you actually wanting to learn something new, okay? Something that you feel could have the potential in terms of tangible success, as well as something that fulfills you on a more heart centric level, okay? So that is something that you are going to weigh the pros and cons of. Even if you're getting a new love offer, you're going to be quite logical about it, is what I'm getting, okay? Or it could be a fellow Libra that you are dealing with. That could also be the case because it is showing up. Now, you've got a lot of court cards, and I simply don't know what to do with court cards when they come up in readings, but I do feel like there's going to be an influence of other people, and there's going to be a lot of focus on relationships also in your life, okay? So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you've got water twice, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you've of course got air sign as well. And you've got the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, so this could have something to do with marriage and commitment as well. If you're facing issues in your marriage and commitment, I feel like there is a good chance of reconciliation to take place, provided you listen to your heart, not to your mind, okay? And express yourself, express your love is what I'm hearing. So what's the advice for our lovely Libras here? I don't believe this. What's happening? You've got another court card here. Jesus, why is this happening? Man, ask any tarot reader and they'll tell you that they get baffled when they see too many court cards in a reading. And this is what's happening in this reading. It's unbelievable. I get a feeling that taking advice from someone who is probably more mature than you are, in terms of age especially, someone who's more grounded, could be an odd sign, but it doesn't have to be. But it is about being practical as well, okay? And seeking advice from somebody, like I said, who is a bit more mature, who's been there, done that, and could be a mother figure as well, okay? That could be the Queen of Pentacles. What else does Libra need to know? Wow, more court cards. And you've got the Empress and the King of Pentacles. So you've got the Queen and the King of Pentacles. You've got the Queen and the King of Cups. Like, what is happening? I believe if I continue to pull cards, I'm gonna get all the court cards on the table. So this is interesting. There's definitely an element of mother figures, father figures playing over here, okay? So whoever you have this conflict with or who's influencing your life in a big way, I definitely feel like there can be resolutions here. But again, the focus has to be on the heart, on emotions, on feelings, and not on thoughts, okay? And yes, taking action is important. That's what we saw in the beginning as well in your oracle cards. let's get some more advice for our lovely Libras. Okay, because we have a lot of love energy here, I want to pull some love related advice cards for Libra. Wow, we've got be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. This is exactly what I was talking about. Being in touch with your emotions is really important, okay? And these two wanted to jump out. We've got forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments, okay? And we've got listen with your heart. Again, you are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. So I can't stress this enough. I'm gonna end this here because Spirit is gonna keep repeating the message, and that's pointless, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have love makes the difference. I love this card. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self worth. So, this month, your focus is going to be a lot on relationships, and you may be even worried and having these fears associated with relationships. And a lot of times, actually, we don't realize that disharmony in our relationships can actually block our finances and our abundance as well. So that's something to definitely keep in mind, okay? Because if you're holding on to anger, resentment, hate, or something like that, it is time for you to let that go, because that's going to make you more receptive to this abundance that wants to come your way, okay? So no need to worry, Libra. Follow your heart, listen to your heart, and express yourself emotionally. So do take care of yourself, and I'll see you again later. God bless. I hope you enjoy the reading. Do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It does help a lot. And I'll see you again later. Bye bye.